That night, the world as I knew it came tumbling down.
One of the townspeople caught you walking around with your supposedly dead daughter.
The cold reality of my situation cut through me like a knife.
I'm sorry, Anisage. Sorry that it came to this.
I was in shock. All I could do was ask questions. What are you talking about? I'm right here! I'm alive! Even now, I remember how my entire body trembled. I'm Anisage. I'm your daughter. I am, aren't I?
Anisage, forgive me. I lied to you. You aren't really my daughter.
What? I wanted to close my eyes, to shut my ears, to deny what he was saying. But I couldn't. And then, he told me about the daughter he'd lost. What are you saying, Father? I don't understand.
When my daughter was small, there was an illness that swept through our town. It claimed many lives, including hers. I was consumed by despair. I refused to acknowledge that she was gone. Thus began my research into resurrecting the dead.
Then, you're saying that...
You are the product of my attempt to resurrect my daughter. The plan was to create a vessel resembling my daughter, and use necromancy to summon her soul from the beyond. Word of my research soon reached the authorities. There are laws against necromancy, so I wasn't surprised when they sentenced me to exile. Nor did I care. All I cared about was bringing my little girl back. As soon as I found a new home, I carried out my plan. But I soon realized that I'd made a mistake.
A mistake?
Tell me, Anisage, do you remember the time we went to the royal capital to see a play? The one that was based off one of your favorite stories?
No, I don't.
How about the time we went fishing by the ocean?
I don't remember that either.
No, I don't expect you would. You see, Anisage, my daughter never once called me father. The moment I heard you say that, I knew that I'd failed to summon my daughter back from the dead. It wasn't just that I'd failed to bring back an existing soul. I'd somehow created a new soul. The many great mysteries behind the creation of life. And I stumbled across the solution to one when all I wanted was my daughter. How ironic. There can only be one soul in one vessel. But your soul occupied the only one I had. I could do nothing.
But you were always kind to me. You never once made me think you didn't love me.
I didn't have the heart to kill you. You looked like her, but the way you moved and spoke. Every time I thought I could adapt to this new normal, something you said or did caught me off guard. Watching a stranger in my daughter's body was jarring. I didn't know what to do. At first, I tried to keep you at a distance. But I couldn't. Not when you smiled at me so sweetly. And then, one day, I realized that you were my daughter. Maybe you weren't the one I'd lost, but you were still precious to me.
This way! Cover all the exits!
Father!
Forgive me. I never wanted you to grow up alone.
No! Don't say that! Father, please!
Anisage, you are a brilliant child, and you're stronger than you think. Necromancy brought you into this world. You're part astral bioform. Nothing and no one can keep you bound where you don't want to be.
I don't understand. What does that mean?
Mana is what powers you. So long as your vessel remains intact, you cannot die.
But what about you, Father?
In my despair, I rejected death. In my arrogance, I toyed with life. This is my just reward.
Advance! But stay sharp! We're dealing with a monster! Don't show it any mercy!
Father! Father, please!
I said I would make you into the perfect being. That was to be my penance. But I know you can handle whatever comes your way. You're smart, strong, and most importantly, you have a kind heart. Anisage, live and be happy. That's my final wish for you.
No! No, you can't leave me! Open your eyes! Father!
You may have been born from an accident, but days I spent with you were like a happy dream. Anisage, I love.
Father... Father...
Guess he saved us the trouble of killing him. Listen, monster! We've got orders to capture you.
Tell me... Somebody, please, tell me. What did Father try to tell me? Why was I created? What was I supposed to do? Someone... anyone... tell me! Where am I supposed to return home to now? That day, one little girl grew up and became the perfect monster. I wasn't meant to exist. I was a mistake. A series of errors had culminated into my existence. A tragedy and a comedy, all rolled into one. I can't remember much about what happened after. I think I lost control. I remember screaming and crying. Father was right. No one could stop me when I used my cloaking ability. He was also right about my mana. The sheer amount of it ensured that I would live for a very, very long time. Live, huh? Easier said than done. Father's dying wish was for me to live a happy life, but I couldn't make it come true. Father was my whole reason for existing, and now... I'm so tired. Our house is gone. There's nothing left. But maybe, if I sleep, maybe it was all just a dream, and we can be together again. Everything will go back. I had no place to go. I had no reason to live. And so, I closed my eyes and prayed as hard as I could. Oh. I remember. I remember it all now. Father, thank you. I know what I want. What I need to do now.